Well, the Prowlers are no strangers to Baton Rouge and the Raising Cane's River Center. They played 2 neutral site games here last year in front of large, raucous crowds that convinced the FPHL that this was a viable market for a new team. Let's take a look back at those 2 matchups from last season against the Mississippi Seawolves. The 2 teams clashed in Baton Rouge for the first time on December 15th, 1 week after the Seawolves played an exhibition game at the Raising Cane's River Center. Mississippi got on the board first in the opening period, but Port Huron roared back with 3 tallies before the end of the frame, capped off by Alex Johnson's power play blast.
Here's Johnson walking the line, over to Freeborn, back to Johnson, the one-timer, he scores! Alex Johnson, a power play goal. Prowlers have a 3-1 lead with 2:15 to go in the first.
Johnson made it 4-1 early in the second, but the Seawolves pulled within a goal after a pair of tallies in 35 seconds. The barrage of goals continued as the Prowlers responded with more offense from their blue line.
Now Graham with some space, feeds it over, Hazel, score! Adam Hansel, the one-time blast on the rush. Prowlers up by 2.
Austin Federley added another before the end of the period, and Liam Freeborn struck less than a minute into the third to open up a 4-goal lead for Port Huron. Mississippi wasn't done, however, as Dakota Ulmer scored, and then an unfortunate bounce for the Prowlers made it a 7-5 score. But less than a minute later, Dalton Jay halted the momentum.
Drops it off, taken by Jay, Jay in, he scores! The turnover in the Mississippi end, right to Dalton Jay. He gets it back for the Prowlers. It's a 3-goal lead again.
Evan Foley and Jay scored seconds apart to give Port Huron 10 goals on the night, a total they reached twice last season. The teams returned to the Bayou on January 2nd with relatively short benches. The Seawolves came in with multiple players suspended and dressed 1 short of the 16-skater limit. The Prowlers dressed just 13, including celebrity player Matt Robertson. Both teams were also at the tail end of grueling parts of their schedules, with Mississippi wrapping up a 4 games in 4 nights stretch, while Port Huron had played 4 games in the previous 7 days, traveling from New York to Michigan and then down to Louisiana. Neither team could solve the netminders in the first until the Prowlers got a late power play.
Boy, Jake Raleigh, not the guy you want to see on a shorthanded breakaway, the only player in the FPHL with multiple shorthanded goals this season. He has 2. Here come the Prowlers back in. Merritt splits the D. He scores! Sam Merritt gets the Prowlers on the board first. It's a power play goal.
Both sides traded tallies in the middle stanza, with the Prowlers maintaining a 1-goal lead heading into the third. Just over a minute into the final period, Trevor Finch tied things up at 3.
Stays in the Prowlers zone. Kittredge cuts to the net. Take it off his stick, and then they score! Seawolves follow up the play, and they've tied this game just a minute and 18 seconds into the third period. It looks like Trevor Finch, the one who got the goal.
Joe Devaney put Port Huron back on top, but less than 2 minutes later, Justin Barr brought the score back to level. As time ticked down, under 2 minutes remaining and overtime seeming imminent, the Prowlers took one last lead.
With speed the other way, on the counter, here's Chartrand. Chartrand walks the middle, shoots, score! I'm not sure if that hit Matt Graham in front or not, but Dan Chartrand put the shot on. Prowlers have a 5-4 lead with 1:37 to go.
That tally went down as the game winner, and the Prowlers finished 2-0 in the neutral site games in Baton Rouge. The victory also secured a season series sweep of the fledgling Seawolves. Well, Liam Freeborn was a star last season here in Baton Rouge with 3 points in each game against the Seawolves. He also had 3 points last night in the first ever meeting between the Prowlers and the Baton Rouge Zydeco. The Prowlers will try to continue their success here at the Raising Cane's River Center when the second period begins in just a few minutes on the PHP Network.